Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Magic Farm 2. This is Anasos, and gonna be out and about doing some more Mystcraft today, I think. But I was wondering why I couldn't get the Sonic the Hedgehog enchant working, and then I went and got the magic mirror, and it looks like, I'm guessing in the update, we lost all of our jewelry that was inside the mirror. So there's probably some changelog somewhere that says make sure you take your jewelry outside, out of yourself or something when you do the update, but I missed it, I guess. So there you go. So I went ahead and actually just cheated in 3 pieces here because we lost them to a legitimate bug, and I'm still going to have to enchant them and hopefully get some decent enchant on them. So let's do that right now, and we'll see. You just never know what we're going to get here. But I'm guessing it's better than having absolutely nothing in there. So, which one do we want to start with? Top to bottom? Let's go bottom to top. That's random and backwards. Alright, so we've still got a level 30 set up. I've got 79 levels, so not quite enough for all level 30s. And the ring is the least enchantable because it's only got 1 pearl in it, I think. So anyway, I did cheat in, but I think the same ones I had before. I know this one was a silver pearl with wool. I know that was a gold band, and I think blue pearl, and I can't remember if that was blue, maybe that was orange, but either way it should be pretty much the same thing. So, let's get something good. Well, okay. Inferno 2. Yeah, remember with Inferno 3 we get the lava immunity. Although with the Talisman of Remedium, you sort of, not quite the same, but you get the fire debuff dispelled. Fire debuff. Being on fire dispelled. Okay, let's go for a good bracelet, and, well, alright, so poison immunity, but just one thing on each, huh? Alright, now, do I want to do this? Oh, wait, no, I got creeper berries right here. Let's grab some of them. So I need 10 levels. That's going to be like a couple stacks, actually. It takes quite a bit for those last few levels. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know, the first 15 levels are all exactly the same amount of experience required, and then it ramps up the further you go. So if you have a way to store experience, you know, level 1, well, let's see, depends on if you're doing levels or amount of experience, right? Because your first level doesn't take nearly as much experience as your, let's say, 30th level does. At any rate. Alright, so immune to poison, not immune to fire. Let's go with this guy, 30 levels, and completely worthless, I think. So if I punch stuff with an open hand, which, when am I going to do that? It hurts them more. Right, so I may make some more of these off camera legitimately. I just wanted to cheat in the first set to replace what I had. Oh, I totally forgot. I did have an extra, well, I had an extra one necklace in here with Paraglide on it. And I had this one in here. I put it in here because with Restoration, it was using up its durability trying to repair everything in the world. And that didn't seem terribly useful, especially since I already had Inferno 3. Well, I've got Poison Ivy on the bracelet now, so I don't really need that. I don't really need the Restoration. Yeah, so Restoration 2, remember, tries to repair everything in your bar, but it uses up durability on the necklace to do that. So I took it off and put it in here. Anyway, so, okay, so I forgot about the necklace. But yeah, the ring and the bracelet were gone. For reals. But I'll make up some more of those off camera, maybe do some more creeper berries here, and try again. Alright, so I was getting back to doing some more Mystcraft, and I think today's episode, I'm going to probably just pop into a couple different Mystcraft ages here, and take a look, see what we got. Oh, and I just crashed? No. Are we out of memory? Yes, okay. Well, I'm going to have to restart. I guess we got the old memory leak going on again. There it is. 99%. Hang on while the garbage collector catches up. Okay, so let me restart and then we'll do a couple of Mystcraft ages here. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. I just made up a bunch of linking panels, grabbed a piece of leather. Let's make our descriptive book, once again a totally random age. Yeah, I was looking at that trying to say, well, is there any way we can start making ages? And no, we just don't have enough useful pages yet to really make an age that's going to make any sense. Alright, so we've got our descriptive book, we get our unlinked book. We're going to link that guy up right here and keep that in the hotbar. So let's see, what do I not need? I probably want blocks. I probably want torches. I guess we'll go with that, sure. Okay, so descriptive book, totally random age. Let's give this a try and just double check. Yes, I have a link book to get home. I got an extra one in my knapsack, of course, as a precaution. But it's always good to have one on your bar, because if you zone in and horrible things are happening, wow, you may want to just get out of there really quick. Is that void down there? I see a lot of creepers and stuff. I'm going to have to give this one just a second to load, because I am not sure what we're looking at. Alright, good news is, well, I won't say nothing can get up here. Let's do this. Let's fix it so nobody can get onto our little platform here. I see lots of baddies down there somewhere. Alright, everybody, oh, one more over here. And right there. Alright, so nobody, unless they jump or something, can get up here. Oh, planks, really? Alright, so we got some storms again, which is pretty typical instability. We are at pretty close to 0-0. But it looks like this may be... I have no idea what is going on here. Are we on a floating island? And I see tons of baddies on the mini-map, but I don't see them here, so they must be down below or something. What's our Y? 50. Well, there's something out there. Oh, that's a honey lake. Okay. Ah, that looks so weird. Okay, so Wayla says that's honey. Well, we now have a honey ocean. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Okay, it's time to go and get rid of this world. That is blue decay, and there's blue decay and black decay and I think a couple of other colors, but essentially that stuff is, well, you can mine it, but it'll spread to everything nearby, and if you've got decay, there's very little chance of getting ahead of it. Pretty much impossible. Even if you... What you can do is actually mine everything around that decay. Oh, okay, so there is some weird cave down here that's got lots of guys in it, I guess. But you can see that decay is just spreading everywhere, and it's gonna just take over the whole world. So, yeah, this one's not even worth exploring. We just want to get back out of here. Get back out of here before the decay takes over everything and basically destroys the entire world. So there's that. Well, come on. Do I have a debuff? No. Okay. Looks like I may have to reload. Oh, there we go. Something's taking quite a while trying to generate or something. Okay, so yeah, that one's terrible. We don't want to ever go there again, so let's just get rid of that one completely. And I'll show you how to do that. So if you shift right click, you can get the book. Jeez, did it go crazy on the memory? No. It's just trying to catch up, I guess. Alright, so if you throw your book on the ground, it has durability, and if you just whack it with your sword or whatever, it will die. That's how you get rid of books. Now once you get rid of the book, there's no going back to that age ever. Unless you do some outside of Minecraft playing with files and messing around or using admin commands or stuff like that. But yeah, basically that's the whole point. If you don't have the book, you never get back to that world. And here. Okay, let's give one more try here, and then I'm hoping to get one where I can actually wander around for a while. Oh man. Yes, that's not okay. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but something bad's happening here because my descriptive book just disappeared out of my hand. So let me restart again. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and we're back again. And yeah, something definitely went wrong because the descriptive book is still over here waiting to be pulled out of the, what are you again? Bookbinder. So, don't know what happened there, but something was definitely screwed up. So there we go. Hopefully everything's good again. Age 7. Do we have a linking book? We don't. Oh, I almost went through without a linking book. That would have been bad. And that is, of course, why I have an extra one in the back of the knapsack just in case. But, still, no excuse for not having a linking book when you go in. Why do I have dirt? Oh, right, I did dig some dirt there, didn't I? Alright. New linking book, new age, and go! What terrible, horrible things do we have here? Another rack. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's put that down and get the heck out of here. So, we have a savanna plateau, but it's made with netherrack. Die. Everybody die. It is raining. Probably eternal rain, but we'll find out. Alright, well this is a very weird, strange, foreign place. It's basically overworld, but it's all made out of netherrack. So we got some oil there, some water there. Spawn is right about 0, 0. So always check that. I thought it was always at 0, 0, but it's obviously not. Alright, so the good news is there's no trees, there's nothing to obscure the view. This should be a good place to find some temples. But I'm not going to just bore you guys running around in the rain for an hour. Let me get off camera here. I will run around, try to find some temples and some more pages. And then when I'm done, I'll be back at home. Oh, we got another quartz here too. Good. So this is I guess an easier way I could get some nether quartz and maybe even cobalt and ardite. I'll keep an eye out for that too. So let me run around a while and I'll check out and see what I can find, and then I guess if I find anything really cool here, I'll pop the recording back on, but you guys have already seen temples several times, so I'm not going to bother to record every single one of those. But let me go find some pages, and I'll be back probably at home when I start recording again. See you then. Alrighty folks, just thought I'd cut back in here for just a second before I leave this world and show you all the things. So it turns out, you know what, one thing I forgot to do. I think this world is just like a normal world, but dirt is replaced with netherrack. And if that were true, I was going to say you should get stone down here, but nope, it's netherrack all the way down. Okay, just curious about that. I did make a little box here because at night there were like lots and lots of zombies out. Big map. So I've gone quite some distance, and you can see I've marked the different runes I've found. So from roughly 00, I went out to about 1,000 that way, about 1,500, 1,600 this way, and about 1,400 to the south. So quite some distance, and you can see there's big swatches here with no temples in them, but if we zoom in we can now see there's one. Obviously all these spots that I marked are temples, so it's possible I may have missed one or two, but this is a pretty good world to be looking in, because there's no trees, there's nothing to get in your way and prevent you from seeing off into the horizon. Other than, well, there's quite a bit of hill, quite a bit of hills and stuff, and some of these are nestled in or kind of spawned into the hillsides. So, you know, even better might be like desert, just regular desert, not desert hills. But this isn't bad. So, yeah, I ran around. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and I got a few good pages. Oh, I haven't filled this up. So I brought this notebook, and I've almost filled that. Oops, can't pick it up while it's open. I found 3 different notebooks in temples. So we got 1, 2, and then in my backpack here's a third one I found in a temple. And then here's the first one I brought as well, and that's already full. So I got a lot of pages out of these 6 or so temples. Now some of them are duplicates and whatever, but excuse me, but there are quite a few. And yeah, it's pretty easy world to navigate. It does have a day-night cycle. It's always raining, but once day hits, the mobs stop spawning, so you don't have to worry about dodging infernal mobs and stuff. So not too bad. Definitely going to keep this one around, and that's about it for now. So I'm going to head back to the overworld. I'm not going to spend time on camera doing this, but once I get done, I will show you what I've done. Oh, and maybe I need to restart again? Maybe. At any rate, what I'm going to do is probably resort these notebooks a bit, add all the new pages, and then I think when we get back we can try making our own descriptive book with more than just, you know, the link page in it. I don't think we actually have enough to make a good age, and I didn't get the dense ores page, which is what you need for a mining age, or what you really want for mining age. But if you use dense ores, you're pretty much guaranteed some form of instability. So yeah, we'll get into that, instability and how to write and all that stuff here in a bit. So I will cut out for now, and then hopefully once I get back I'll be able to put together at least one book, one descriptive book of an age that we might want to use for some purpose. Maybe a desert age. I think I found desert. And that would be a good one to go find more pages in, especially if I can get it one that's not always raining. Always raining gets annoying after a while. So, okay, so I just wanted to click back in for a minute, show you all the pages I found and all the stuff I found in that particular age. I will cut out for now, do a bunch of sorting, and be back, and we'll talk about how to write our own age here next. See you in a few. Alright folks, and we're back. Only got a few minutes left in this episode, looks like. So what I did is went ahead and assembled as much of a book as I can at this point. I'm still missing a bunch of important pages, but hopefully this one won't be too terribly unstable, and we can at least see if we're kind of getting along the right track. So every book has to start with a link panel. We're going to try desert biome, field biome, and then small biomes. You know, I may need a third one in there. I'm not quite sure. So we may end up with a third biome. I'm not sure. Tiny, I think, only requires 2. Small might require 3. I don't remember for sure. We're going to go with normal weather. Happen to have that one. Normal stars. I only have dark sun and dark moon, so it may be a very dark world. Hopefully we'll just randomly get an extra sun or moon, because you can have 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 different suns and moons come out at different times. We're going to go with the standard world generation. So we're going to say it's small biomes, and here's the biomes we want in it, but we also need to tell it is going to be standard world, flat world, island, void, whatever. So you need a terrain generator as well as the biome controller, small biomes, and the biomes themselves. We need some kind of lighting. The only one I have is bright, which is fine. It means even if there's no sun, it's going to look bright, but it's only how it looks. It is still going to spawn mobs just like it was dark. Anyway, and then the last one I put in here is clear modifiers. And what that means is if you screwed up any modifiers, added too many, or put them in the wrong place, that will clear them out, and that will fix some stuff and reduce your instability. So I actually didn't use any modifiers, I don't think, but anyway, we'll just drop this guy right there. And what that does is it takes all the pages out of the notebook, puts them into the bookbinder in order. So there's desert, field, small biomes, normal weather, etc. And the order does matter. We'll probably get more into that next episode. I may have to go find some other pages. And I'm hoping with desert and field, those are both pretty flat, that this may be maybe a decent world to go find some more. That last one with the netherrack wasn't bad, so I can always go back there if I need to. So let's just say writing attempt 1. And honestly, this is not a very well written book. I hope it's good enough that it won't be completely terrible when we get in there, but you never know. There's a lot of chance for randomness in this book. Okay, so I have my descriptive book, I have my linking book. Let's put the old descriptive book right here and keep the linking book at the ready. I have some cobblestone in case I want to build something really quickly. And let's give it a try. And I think this is going to be it for this episode. Oh, and just so you see here, you can actually flip through the different pages now that we've added pages. And if you float over them, you can see what they are. So that's kind of cool, huh? So we'll go back to the first page. That's your linking panel that you put in here. Let's hold our breaths and see how badly we did. Okay, well, this is not desert nor field. Does not look to be terrible. We do have bright lighting because even though I don't see any sun, everything is nice and bright, so that's okay. Let's put our linking book down here. And again, I always have an extra one in my pack if I need to get out of here in a big hurry. So let's do a little bit of exploring, see what we got here. Oh yes, okay. So actually, this is field, but we didn't specify any sand or dirt. So you have to specify what blocks you want in your biomes. I think biomes or terrain gen. I don't remember which. Alright, we definitely got stuff spawning, so I think it is dark. But we've got the bright lighting, so it looks bright even though it's not. I didn't specify any length on the sun or moon. I don't have... Oh, no, that's not true. There is a double length. I could have done that. That probably would have been a good idea. Whoa, Doom Creeper. Don't really know what they do except doom you, but there you go. Okay, Tropics Mountain. So we definitely have a third biome. So small biomes should have had a third biome specified. Oh, yeah, yes. And I didn't. So that is going to introduce a bit of instability. But just looking at the bottom screen, we got Tropics Mountain, we got Desert, and we got Field. So we do have 3 different biomes, but they didn't do their standard terrain gen. What terrain gen did I use? I thought it was standard terrain. Well, at any rate, this is still pretty wide open. I mean, it is dark, so mobs are going to be spawning, but with the boots of the traveler, you know, I can move pretty quickly, and we can see pretty far here. So, got a good chance at seeing. We'll turn on this guy. Got a pretty good chance at seeing desert temples, Mystcraft temples or ruins or whatever you want to call those. And that's where I keep going for pages. Now, another option is you can trade with villagers if you find a Mystcraft villager. Aha, look at that right there. Oh yeah, here's a good note. So that's not on the mini-map yet. If you look down there, or the big map, and that's the wrong group. But you can see right there there's one. So at least on far render settings, always make sure you're watching for them, because you can see things that you won't, that are further than the mini-map will show you. Alright, so let me jump in here and see what kind of books we got, and then that is probably going to be about it for this episode. I will try to get a few more pages and be able to... I guess I don't need a torch. Well, things could still spawn in here. I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I can get a few more good pages. Colors don't matter. They're just nice. They're not going to make it stable or unstable. Oh, huge biomes. That's new. So I can make a huge biome map now. And boreal forest. Yeah, that's fine. What we really want to do is find some more biome controllers, some more stuff about the sun, moon, and stars, some more stuff about time, and some special things like dense ores, diamond block, you know, that kind of stuff. And then we can start writing some really cool ages. Oh, there's a little bit of sand right there for some reason. But yeah, instead of generating with the normal sand and grass, this is all generated with dirt. So I guess if you waited long enough, yeah, if you waited long enough, I guess this would all turn to grass eventually. But anyway. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. Let me run around this age for a while, see if I can't find a few more pages. In the next episode, I'll talk through the procedure of writing a book, a little more what matters, what doesn't matter, and actually write one on camera and see if we can make a cool age of some sort. I don't know if I'll have all the pieces I want at that point or not, but we'll see what we can do. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope to see you next time. And that's it for now. We'll see you later.